And yeah, today I'm with a beautiful lady, Valerie Beurtin, and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. I just want to like have a chat and about like I think both of us really adore like the tools of access consciousness, and like really like how like tools of access consciousness really like change our life, and like how like we like use them. And like one of the things I actually want to talk was like I just like said it one following the energy and creating a life that works for you. And like for me, like actually I just want to say like using the tools like and like really creating a life is like works for me is like all about it is actually about like that. And it's like for me it was like so interesting like when I start to use the tools, like the things that was like looking like so big for me, or like the things that I thought I actually can change, like my relationship with my mom. Like I was living with my mom, and like especially with like the COVID, and like I was like actually having like a little bit like hard time. And it
I think everyone can relate,
yeah.
COVID, family, a bit too much family time, unwanted family time.
And I was just like looking at like, okay, like what else can be possible? And like as I use the tools, like everything start to get like more ease, and like things like start to just like shift and change. And it's just like not like with my parents is like so many different areas in my life. And yeah, I would love to hear like what would you like to say, or yeah.
I mean, yeah, well, it's kind of, we could talk about it for 15 hours. So let's try to.
And actually, can I ask you a question? I would love to.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
like I know like one of the things like you just like choose like actually change your house,
Yeah.
and there was like one call like there's a beautiful let's say to Rachel Bryan, like which I adore and like work with, and Valerie is like working with her as well. And like we were just in a call and saying, hey, actually, like I just realized this house is not like contributing to me anymore, and you just like choose something different. And can I just like actually say like how is that like work for you? Because I get like usually like people just like for me as well, like when like something like when you know like something different is available, and you know like something is not like working, it's not like so easy to just like choose beyond that. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wow. What you said is so deep. I actually bought this house in 2008 before the subprime price, and I paid like full price, If I had waited 1 year or 6 months, it would have been a better deal. And for me, I was so committed to being a French person, because in France, you have to buy a house and you have to live there for the rest of your life and maintain it and hold on to it. And if you don't have a house, you're a failure, basically. So I said, okay, I'm gonna buy this house. And I don't think it ever worked for me. And since the moment I started living there, everything was heavy, and this place never worked for me. And actually in 2013, I moved for 3 years, and it was better. And then I decided to come back, and things were still stuck, heavy, not working. It's kind of weird, because if you look at behind me, it's a beautiful, actually, on the paper, it's like so pretty and amazing and stuff like that. But it really, it's the whole neighborhood and this place, the village, it doesn't work. And using the tools of access, I was able to ask a question and be honest with myself. If I let go of everything that everyone is projecting at me all the time, that this is the right thing to do, this is where I should live, and blah, blah, blah. And if I sort of be present with myself and ask a question, does this work for me?
Yeah.
No. Move on, sell the house, and that's it. That's That's actually simpler than it looks, you
Yeah.
know?
And I just want to say, like one thing, like just like what you said is like actually it's like this working for me, because like that's like so huge. Like, and I like for me, like we are coming across like first time, like I was in medical school, and like actually I just like decided to like quit the medical school like 2 years ago. And as you said, like everything seems like so perfect, like with my friends. I have like beautiful friends, I have like a girlfriend, and like I was just like passing my like exams, and everything's like from outside is like perfect, like
Yeah.
everything's like very good.
The checklist, you know, check, girlfriend, check, medical school, check.
Yeah, and at the same time, like I was just like I was not like happy, and I knew like something else could be possible. And like what you said is like so, like for me it's just like so valuable to say like, okay, like what is like true for me, like what is gonna work for me, and like really willing to like choose like actually something different than like everybody, like that everybody's like what is telling you that you should be choosing. And everything's like projecting you, saying oh, like Valerie is like, you're living with friends, you have like a beautiful house, you need to like, you already bought, like pay there, like why you just like, can't you just like be happy like what you have?
Good question. That's such a great question. Am I happy here? Okay, no. Oopsies. Yeah, and it's like I remember before I start using the tools for access, I would feel so weird because everyone was telling me, you should be happy. You have a job, you're a teacher, this is great, you have this great house and you have friends. And I would literally be crying every night at 8 o'clock. I swear, every night at 8 o'clock or sometimes 9, I would be crying. And I was like, what is going on? This is wrong. Everyone, why is it that I have everything that I am supposed to have, but I am still so unhappy? This, you know, it didn't compute in my brain. And when I realized that I had the tools to actually choose for me, even if it's very different from what everybody else's has around me, I can actually create something that works for me. And what works for me might not work for others. And because we're all different. So this is what I love the most about the tools of access. It's like you have this huge toolbox, you pick one tool, you play with it, and you get like amazing results. It's like, I mean, I'm blown away every time.
And would it be like possible for you to like share like maybe like one or two tools that you really like love, that like actually allow you to like find like what is true and like and what works for you?
Yeah, so what tool do I really love? Well, my first go-to tool is All of Life Comes to Me with Ease, Joy, and Glory. It's an absolute, like, you know, sometimes I forget to use the tools. I'm like, that sucks. What's going on? Oh yeah, All of Life Comes to Me with Ease, Joy, and Glory. You know, because sometimes we forget. And I'm like, yeah, All of Life Comes to Me with Ease, Joy, and Glory. It's not a dream, it's this choice that I can make every nanosecond of every day. What's your favorite tool?
Yeah, like when you even like when you said that, my whole body go like, oh,
Yeah. Oh,
like constant ease, joy, glory. Yeah, I actually, I think like for me, like is access bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you didn't like hear the access bars, you can like, I think search in Google and like find like very so much more information about the bars. And yeah, like actually like when I was in the medical school, like my mom just like came like one day and she said like, hey, like I learned something called like access bars. And actually access bars is like a like conscious body process, and it's just like something that you do like by putting your head to the other person, like your hands on not your head, your hands to the other person's head, and it's just like such a like magical experience. Like it just allowed me to like for me, like when I was in medical school, I had like a lot of like anxiety and a lot of like stress and a lot of like thoughts about like failing. I think like that was like almost like I was like, if I fail, my life's gonna end like this.
Yeah, I mean,
I
everybody
was,
has that. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
I was like extremely like dramatic. Like I was just like, I was like, I can't see like what's gonna happen like after if I fail. And it's just like when my mom start to like run my bars, like I actually realized, oh, like and like for like I was just like, oh, actually I can like if I fail, it's okay. Like I can like just go to like school and like yeah, like just study like one more time and pass the grades. Like there was like a sense of like peace and ease and in a in a way like a trust to the universe. And like and actually I would say like before that like I was just like so like perfectionist. Like I was like to like do like everything like so right. I was like I need to like finish the school. It's like 6 years in like Turkey. I was like I need to be perfect. Like and it just allowed me to actually be more of me and like get out that right like trying to be right and like get everything like perfect, which is like it's such a relief and it's such a joy. Like yeah.
I mean, I can totally relate. I used to walk in the world feeling totally wrong and like an absolute failure. And then I went to a bars class, and then I was like, woohoo! And I would go to work, not care about my judgmental colleagues, and be happy and have so much more fun. It's the gift of the bars. It's wow, it's so amazing.
Yeah, yeah, it's just like if you didn't get your bars done, like please, I highly suggest to like find somebody like get your bars done. And as Gary Douglas said, like if you yeah like try it out, and if it works, you have a tool that you can use until end of your life. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, I know all the people I know that have committed to receive bars like once a week, they're so much happier, so much happier. I get that sometimes you need also to, you know, give yourself a little time to receive, practice, and I mean, wow, what it can change in your life. This is, it can't be beyond words. You have to try it out in
Yeah,
order to find out for yourself what it can create.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and yeah, is there? And I'm like when we talk about bars, I'm just like
Yeah, there is a
I'm a
sense of
relaxed mood,
peace
like
and relaxation that is, and it's totally available for everyone who would like to even have a taste, you know, because sometimes we don't want to be relaxed, let's face it, and we're
yeah,
so committed to this world and the drama and and having things hard. And actually, if you start to use the access tools, I mean, any tool, you can just pick one. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. Practice it for a whole month and see what it creates. And if you're seeking something different, the tools will always be, they will always be there for you.
yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that. Yes, all of life comes to us with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to us with ease and joy and glory, and all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. How does it get any better than this? Thanks so much, Valerie. And
Thank you, Troy. Do you
yeah,
have any upcoming event that you would like to invite us?
upcoming events that I would love to invite us. Actually, I I just like choose to do like a bars class today,
Oh,
and it's gonna be on the 13th of March. And yeah, and before that actually,
Amazing.
yeah, I will be doing like a class, but I didn't like put it up. And yeah, let's see.
Okay, you're teasing us.
Yeah.
I want to know. Great.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Valerie. And actually, I would love to like hear if you have like a little like a class coming up. I'd love to hear like if you have like any classes that come up, because I attend like one time like SOP with you and
Yeah.
SOP group tasters, like Symphony of Possibilities group taster, and it's just like for me, it's such a beautiful like energy to be. And actually, I didn't like even like understand the language; it was in French, but I just
Yeah.
I just like love to just like listen and be there, and yeah.
Yeah, and it's such a relaxing energy as well. The Symphony of Possibility is an energy that you can be and have in your life that will allow you to create something greater for you, for your body, and have anything you would like to have faster.
Faster. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I would love to invite you to my 1 month program that I'm starting on March the 1st about the tools of access.
Wow.
It's called One Day, One Tool. And it's a video series that I will give you all of the tools that you can use to create an easy life. Because that's like my total priority, having life, an easy life. You know, it's like, oh, that is so relaxing for me. So if you would like to have more easy in your life, come and join me. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and I will absolutely, if like Valerie sent to me like after the call, I will absolutely love to put the link in the comments so people can find it with total ease, joy, and glory.
Thank you, Troy. I appreciate.
Okay, thank you so much, Valerie.
Thank you, everyone who watched.
Yeah, watching now or watching in the future. So yeah, how does it get any better? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.